Good morning, Professor William. My name is Sivat Bunmi, or you can call me Tonao. Today I will be talking about how technologies is affecting Thai occupations and low-skilled workers. The topic that I'm going to talk about is according to an article that was posted on Bangkok Post on the 8th of April this past year. So the article talks about how the technologies have overflown the scenes of occupations in Thailand, and there are many low-skilled workers being kicked out of their jobs as technology are replacing them every single day. The jobs that are being affected are the workers that are in industrial scenes or the ones that are working with the technology. These workers are being kicked out of their jobs without having guarantees of a new job, because other companies that are also in the same industries are also replacing them with the same technology. According to statistics, there are over 50% of the population in Thailand who are workforces are being affected by the transition due to how the jobs that they are in are very much the low-skilled workers. So, according to the author's opinion, he felt that the governments should be the ones that help the transition go with the flow, that the governments are giving a stance that they can help with the workers not being able to work, and then have them learn new skills that are much better than what they had before, that they are able to have new jobs or new occupations that best fit how the human resource should be in the 21st century. The author suggests that by having the government do this, it can help the workers being able to being educated, and help them to spread the proper career paths that the latter does not include, and then it can help them with the up-to-date necessary work skills that is needed in the 21st century. However, in a society, not every single people will agree with certain arguments. So today I would like to introduce two arguments going against the idea of how technology and the transitions of the workforce in Thailand. So the first argument that I'm going to talk about is how the technology cannot replace every single thing or every single task in the society. Many low-skilled workers, even though their name says that it is a very low-skilled job, it does not necessarily mean that the tasks that they are can be replaced by, for example, artificial intelligence. In many jobs, for example, people who work in the hotel industries, they are very much in need of the interpersonal skills, or the skills that, for example, in communication or understanding social cues. These examples are very hard for an artificial intelligence to be able to get into algorithm and being able to understand properly the proper formal or informal information that is being given by the recipients or the people who are using the services. Secondly, the argument that the author gave of having the government helping them in order for the workers to be able to transition into a new age, by that it can create a perception of how the government can control how people or the current workforce is going to be in the future, by having them as the one who dictates it rather than having the people who control what it is in the future. By having the guidelines given by the government, it can convey a message of how the government rather blocks the freedom of rights for people to choose their jobs or what they can do in the future, rather than having them being put in the same category as others. Because of this, it can create two problems with this idea, because the first one is having them being able to not being able to work in a workplace that they wanted to do. For example, the ones that they already work in, and having them work in a much difficult places that the technologies are not able to work in. Secondly, the work of the government can lead to workers being able to push down in the cost, because having them work in a factory means then more money. In that, if the people want to work in factories, it means that the cost is gonna go down to be able to them to have a job. And that will be my presentation for today. Thank you for watching.